Good morning. We just came back from picking up this gigantic printer, but it's so much bigger than I thought. I don't know why. I guess it's A3, but like, can you see how it's like bigger than the Cricut? And I thought the Cricut was the biggest thing. Anyway, so I didn't get around to rearranging yesterday, but as you can see, Kevin is measuring and we're going to rearrange the kitchen trolley and the bookcase, bookcase. And I think that the only place this is going to go is under there where our pans are currently. So we're going to move our pans, the kitchen trolley and the printer underneath. I guess it makes sense because the printer is like right under me. It's like right next to me. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if anything's going to fit and I don't know what to do with my printer now. It's got me through a lot. But yeah, okay. Time to rearrange. When I went to pick up the printer, they also gave us a whole bag of ink as well. I think there's at least 2 of each, which is so generous because ink is so expensive. So I think this is probably already about $100 or like $200 worth. So super awesome and a great buy. So we have finished rearranging. It didn't turn out quite like I thought. There's actually quite a lot of space left, but like underneath this table is very messy. I basically like put everything under the table and like shoved it under the bench, and now the massive printer, I still can't believe how big this printer is. It is gigantic. Anyway, that is underneath here now, and I'm gonna set it up and do a test print because I'm very excited to see what it's like. But part of me still thinks it'll be, I mean, I'm sure the quality is a lot better for like photographs, but I don't know how it's going to be for stickers, and part of me thinks it's just going to be almost the exact same. So I'm going to print out, because I need to restock it anyway, the balance stickers, and it's so messy. I've got so much stuff on top of it. This is kind of just like the rough storage situation right now. And when I say rough, it's probably going to stay like that for another few weeks before I get annoyed and decide to change something. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I also need to do the studio vlog. It's almost 3 and I haven't even started, but I think it's pretty short. I mean, you would have seen it by now. This is last week's studio vlog that I need to do. But I'm going to set up the printer, do a test print first, and then work on this studio vlog. Hope it works well. Happy Friday. I didn't get around to vlogging yesterday because I was finishing the edit for the workshop video. So June's workshop was, I've already forgotten, how I plan, and also some productivity tips. So that is out yesterday. I love that video. I'm so excited for that. I really love how that video turned out and the workbook for that as well. So thank you so much to my workshop patrons for letting me create this kind of content that I really love to share. I hope you guys found it useful. And I didn't really do much else yesterday. I think once I just got that video out, I was like, okay, because that was my one thing. So I was like, I can relax now. But today is Friday. I don't know if I said. I have another ulcer, but I just went grocery shopping in the morning with Kevin, and it's 2:40 now, and we just got back. It was pretty busy. It was very, very packed, but we are back now. And what I'm working on right now, I'm kind of abandoning my to-do list a little bit. This always happens when I get like new product ideas and I get really excited for it. But one of my patrons, Veronica, we were talking about like my spreads and what I'm doing in my notebook, and she kind of inspired me to think about digital bullet journaling. And while I will still use my journal because I have so much like scrap paper to use up, I love having both a digital and a physical planner anyway. So I'm going to play around with having a digital bullet journal, and it's amazing because you don't have to print anything out. Everything is like reusable. It's kind of infinite, so it's not wasteful at all. So maybe that'll be more of my personal planner, maybe. I mean, my existing physical planners are already pretty personal, but it's just an extra like spread just for fun. So what I was working on was writing down different ideas for different like sticker sets that I wanted to have. Basically everything that I use in my current planner, trying to recreate that for my digital planner. So right now I'll show you. I was working on ripped paper. So as you know, I like using like craft paper, and I love the ripped edges kind of thing. So what I was trying to do was recreate that in Affinity Photo. I've got the paper texture here, and I've done kind of like the ripped edges, and I was just playing around with the colors. I think this one was a bit too dark. It's not as warm as what this should be, so I think the top one is a lot closer. So what I'm going to do is have like a ripped paper set, and I'll do craft and white, and I'll probably do like dot grid and different notepad styles. Anyway, so I'm gonna have different sets. That's one of them. You are balancing on an egg carton right now and you are not in focus. Oh my goodness. Other ideas I had was to take my circle story stickers and convert them into digital ones as well. So these are just really simple craft stickers, but make them digital versions. The hard thing is trying to replicate the color and the texture of craft paper, but there are a few free photo stock websites. Like the options now are amazing compared to like back in the day, like a few years ago. But now there are so many free like stock photos that you can use completely free of use, like commercial projects and things like that. And so what I do is I look for paper textures or anything with interesting texture that kind of gives the effect of like a real piece of paper rather than just like a solid brown. So even this, if you can see, has kind of that crinkly paper. So I want it to look like a real paper, even though it's digital. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm gonna try to finish the ripped paper set today, but I also want to do like little transparent stickers, like washi tape set and like a heading set, and like motivational quotes set and like little calendar set. So there's lots of ideas and I'm super excited for that. So that's what I'm going to work on now pretty much. I guess it's not really interesting to film, but I'll show you how it looks on the iPad and I'll show you kind of how I'm doing the spreads. I just love that you can add photos to the digital spread without needing to print it out. Like it saves so much ink. Oh, I almost forgot. So Kevin yesterday was working on a little surprise for me and he designed, it's so funny, he designed Joy-Con like vinyl skins for the Switch, because basically I'm the one that uses the Switch a lot now for Animal Crossing. But he designed it so that it was my logo on it, which is hilarious. And I was like, no, it looks like I designed it and I'm obnoxious enough to have my own logo on the Switch. But it was so sweet of him and I love the colors that he chose. So actually, yeah, so instead of the usual black, these Joy-Cons are usually just black. Yeah, I love these colors, the brown and white. But anyway, we just printed on normal sticker paper because I didn't have printable vinyl. But if you are interested in designing your own, there's someone on Instructables.com that has already created like the template that you can just add into Cricut, so you can just make your own design on there. So I'll link that below as well. But yeah, we just printed on normal sticker paper and stuck it on. He was supposed to design one that wrapped around, but it was just like too complicated, and this template was just easier. But anyway, that was really cute that he designed that, so thank you, Kevin. But that is basically it. This week again wasn't very eventful to film, and I have an ulcer, so it's painful to talk. I just remembered that I am meant to get the camping video out today, so I will possibly work on that, but I really want to work on these bullet journal stickers, so we'll see. That might come out tomorrow. I just finished working on these. This is going to be another sticker set for the bullet journal kit, and the idea is that they're just kind of random shapes you can play with, but they're also semi-transparent. Let me try to show you. So you can kind of like combine them to create different patterns, which I think is kind of cool. Let's put it on top of this one. Yeah, so the idea is that because they're semi-transparent, they go over text, but you can also, oh, what did I just do? You can kind of stack them as well, like layer them. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to export this now to Affinity Photo on my computer and export them as individual PNGs and test them in GoodNotes. Yeah.